When we used to make Irish coffees for lacrosse and we were feeling fancy, we'd get Dunkin' Donuts over McDonald's. Like, you're a step above McDonald's coffee. Let's not pretend you're a boutique coffee place.
No, yeah. You're supposed to be able to walk in, buy 30 donuts, your cups of coffee, and it being under $15 and walking out with a smile on your face, go to your office, hand out the cheap donuts, and dunk your freaking donuts.
Yes.
All right, let's go back to the clip.
God.
I think we're getting a little off topic.
No, this is I think this is perfect, Nick.
No one knows you exist. Advertise more. And so to give you context on this, when I walk through the streets, I usually get stopped 4 or 5 times on like a 60-minute walk. And when I was launching my book last year, I had 500,000 plus people who were registered. It was this massive event, broke the internet, whatever. But during the month leading up to it, we're advertising on all channels. We're running ads. We've got affiliates that are pumping it. I'm making content all over the place. And over the 4 weeks of people that stopped me, only one person knew that I had a book coming out. And so every time I'd see somebody like, hey, you're going to be at the book launch? And they're like, oh, you have a book? And I was like, how can you not know that I have a book? There's a story from Henry Ford that I love, which is that he was walking by, the CMO of Ford was right next to his office. And every day he'd walk by and he'd see the marketing campaign.
Sending gift cards in bulk can be a nightmare. But what if it could be tremendous?
And he'd see the marketing campaign day after day after day. And so 3 months into seeing the same campaign, he knocked on a CMO's door. He's like, hey, when are we going to stop running this thing? He's like, I'm getting exhausted of seeing it. And the guy just looked at me. He's like, we haven't started running it yet. And so the thing is that we get so sick of our advertising so much before our customers or potential customers even remember our names. And so the extent of advertising that you have to do, there are so many people in the world and people's attention is so spread thin and so they're so distracted that in the off chance you actually do get an advertisement of some sort in front of them, the likelihood that they remember that it was even you and the core message of that advertising is even lower.